Alrighty, looks like we're live. Hello Twitch and YouTube, this is Mystic Nick. You can just call me Nick or Mystic or whichever of those two you prefer, or all the way Mystic Nick. Whichever you prefer, but I'm here. Gonna do some villager hunting tonight on Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is my very first time ever villager hunting in the game, which should be pretty fun. I've got 100 Nook Miles tickets built up. And also, Isabel here is saying that the sky above our island tonight is full of shooting stars. I've never seen this, I don't think anyway. I have seen shooting stars in the game before, but I didn't know that an event like this could happen, so hopefully we'll see some cool stuff tonight. I wasn't expecting to have such a cinematic background, but hey, I'll take it. No complaints from me. You know, there's a legend that if you make a wish on a shooting star with A, it'll definitely come true. Yeah, so I have done that before. It makes a star fragment fall to the beach the next day. So make sure if you do wish on any shooting stars, you play the next day, so you can pick up the star fragments. Otherwise, you don't get anything for it, because they go away after a day, I think. At least I'm pretty sure that's what happens in my experience. Let me go ahead and get the stream pulled up on my phone real quick, just to make sure everything's running smoothly. Also, hello, this is Tommy from Nook's Cranny. We've sent a payment to your bank account for 12,016 bells for what you left in the drop-off box. Alright, not a big deal. Typical stuff. Hey, what's up, Forever Playa? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. It's been a little while. Yeah, long time no see. Well, you picked a great night to check out the stream, because I've got a housing kit and 100 Nook Miles tickets in my inventory. It's time to fill in the last plot, potentially the last 2 housing plots. Because I set up one last night, and I'm not sure if anyone will have moved into it already. It looks like it's open. Decruising, bro. David, chill out, man. Jeez. Okay, so no one moved into this. No one moved into this housing plot, so we can actually find 2 villagers tonight. Because I've got that housing plot and I have this one still in my inventory that I held on to just to make sure that we'd have a free one. So, wait, you invented a game to play when streamers go hunting. We will play bingo. Okay. How does this work? And yes, I have played bingo before, but just not in Animal Crossing. Everyone grab a paper and write 9 names of villagers 3 by 3. Oh yeah, this would be a good time to say I do have a list of villagers that I'm hoping to get tonight. If I get any of these on the list, I'll be pretty happy. And I'm also glad that I have 2 open plots instead of 1, because that means if I find one early, I can keep going. Here, wait, I want to move this slightly. How's it look, game? I need to see how I had Hazel's house lined up too. I think that'll be good, but I'm gonna double check real quick. So right next to the tree. Yeah, that should be good. If I just build it like here-ish. This is indeed the spot. Alright, another version is how many villagers from your islands he comes across. That's a good one. There we go. Okay, so 1 villager that I get tonight will be living here, and another will be living over by the like outdoor gym area. Also KK's here, so we might listen in to that real quick. Yeah, okay. So I know I can change my hair color. I did actually. I haven't done it, but I am aware that I can. I might give it a try though tonight. What's buzzing, Nick? You always make for a real keen scene. You hip to a song tonight? Yeah, let's hear it. I always let KK choose. Or I don't know, does anyone have any requests? I don't think I have all the songs, but there might be a couple. I'll give chat a second to think it over. I'll probably just let KK do it, honestly. Yeah, I'll just leave it up to you, KK. Dealer's choice. Okay. What's up, Egbert? Right on. I'm tuned up and ready to roll. Who's in the mood for KK Milonga? I don't know how to pronounce that. Not an expert on this stuff. I apologize. I'll turn it up a little. Something like there. It's kind of a quiet song. Can I play Yu-Gi-Oh already? It's my most requested game. Bro, chill, man, chill. If I do play Yu-Gi-Oh, it'll probably be old Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know. I think it over. And here's the other thing, David. You could always stream Yu-Gi-Oh yourself. But you don't stream, so... Like, if you think me streaming is rare, just look for D-Cruising on Twitch. Oh, there's a shooting star. I'm correct. Wow. Guess what you're about to do? Stream Yu-Gi-Oh? Hey, man. Do it. I triple dog dare ya. Alright, well, thank you very much, KK. I'll turn the game audio back down. Hope that wasn't too loud. I think it was alright. It was a pretty quiet song. Okay, so I've never gone villager hunting. Is there anything else I should bring in my inventory other than just like a set of tools? Which I kind of doubt I'll even be using them, because I'm pretty sure you just go to the islands and then the villager will just be walking around on the island. I can leave the timer cannon swimsuit behind in case I want materials. Yeah, I know apparently there are some like rare islands that you can get to that have like materials. Yeah, I don't plan on watering anything. Oh yeah, the wand I'm not really using. Everything else I think I'll hang on to. I might bring an extra net. Yeah, slingshot. If I've got an extra net in here. It looks like I don't. I can make one real quick though. Yeah, the music and branch, obviously I'll leave. Leave my pride. Look at D cruising over here talking about leaving my pride when he left his pride when he just like streamed like 3 times ever and then never streamed again. I think the song was up here, or I don't know. I like scrolled past it as soon as I put in. There it is. Cool. I'm gonna grab a little iron. I'll just make like an extra net. It's gonna happen. I'll believe it when I see it. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably fine. I don't really plan on going fishing, so I'll just take my one fishing rod or whatever, but I can always, well, I'll come back every time anyway, so if I need to build stuff, it's really not a big deal. I need to get rid of some of my flowers and stuff. They're just in the way. Gotta figure out how to show the stream the hand. Oh, I still have my branches. Oh well. I have like a bunch of inventory slots. Okay. Welcome to your one and only gateway to the skies, the Mystic Isle Airport. How can I help you out today? Well, Orville, I want to fly. I've still never gone to Harv's Island. I saw him like one time at the beginning of the game, and then I never I never went to his island. You want to use your Nook Miles ticket? I'm ready to get you in the sky right this minute, but let's just check. Y'all packed tools already? Yeah, let's go for it. Have a good flight. And when you need to travel, just think, what would dodos do? Well, they certainly wouldn't fly. They were flightless birds. But so I guess this would be a good time to read off the list of villagers. So I'll just start from the bottom and go up, I guess, in no particular order. I'm looking for any 2 of these: Audie, Peaches, Meringue, Phoebe, Gladys, Elmer, Sprocket, Ribot, Sterling, Knox, Apollo, Bones, Raymond, Anka, and then my number 1 villager that I would love to have in this, that I would love to have in my village, is Bob. Bob the purple cat. So let me see. I might type it out at some point, but I want to go ahead and see what villager we have here. So many fish just in this one little pond. But anyway. Quilson. So, hooray for first meetings. I'm visiting from another island. My name's Quilson. Meeting you here like this feels pretty much the way I always thought Destiny would feel: ridiculous. I do like the name there, Quilson. Well, yeah, the name's kind of cool, and then also your catchphrase is funny, but you're not on my list, so nope. I don't really see anything else on this island that I would like want. So I guess I'm a head out for now. But it was nice meeting you, Quilson. Alright, well, we'll be seeing a lot of this cutscene tonight, I think, or this loading screen, I guess. Alright, so that's one. Exclamation point donate. Bro, I don't have a donation link yet. I'm not asking for donations. Not right now, anyway. If I become a Twitch affiliate, which will hopefully happen soon, that's when I'll like make a link and stuff. But for right now, I'm just I just appreciate people watching. Thank you so much. It's a lot of text boxes to go through. I wonder, like, if you speedrun this, what's the, how many villagers can you see in an hour? Because, I mean, it probably takes, like, a couple minutes at least. Every time. Or close to it. This looks like a bear. It's Ike. Wasn't expecting to run into, well, much of anyone out here, wherever here is exactly. Anyway, I'm Ike, and you're Nick. Wasn't expecting a meet and greet on this tour, but then again, I ain't sure what I expected to find here. Fair. These islands just seem like they're full of weeds. At least the first couple that I've been to. It's good to step away and look at things from a distance sometimes. Like I'm looking back and wondering if maybe it's time for me to make some kind of a change, shake stuff up. I know that feeling. Whoa, you felt that way too? Wouldn't have thought a kiddo like you could get jaded and restless. Reckon I'll try to strike out for a new island sometime in the near future. Good luck with that, Ike, but I think I'm gonna head out. Alright, well, if anyone bothered to make a bingo card, let me know. Or just have, like, or if anyone has a list. Or if we run into, like, a villager that you really liked that you saw on your own island. I guess for reference, this is everyone who's on my island. So, me, Norma, Hazel, Egbert, Zell, Goose, Claude, Dottie, and Benjamin. So yeah, Benjamin and Zell are neighbors. Egbert and Goose are neighbors. In that, like, they live next to each other or whatever. And then obviously one of our new residents will be next to the gym, and the other one will be next to Hazel's house. So. Ones you're interested in: Tasha, Gala, Hippo. Oh, I was looking at the list earlier. I saw Hippo. The name's great because, like, he's a hippo himself. I really like the ones that have, like, puns for their names or for their catchphrases. But they're not, like, ones that I really want to have on my islands for the most part. But maybe we'll run into a funny one like Hippo. You've got Zell. Nice. I think I remember from when I visited your island. I think I remember Zell being there. I had Zell just show up at the campsite one time. And I was like, oh wow. He seems cool, and I think I remember meeting him before, so had him move in here, and yeah, he's been one of my favorite neighbors, I think. Favorite villagers. He's always singing, yeah, and I appreciate that, because no one else on my island really sings all that much. Like, he always sings, and Dottie's always doing yoga. Well, there's a fresh face. Are you visiting from another island as well? Of course you are. Well, my friends call me Kashmir, and you are? Nick, all the way from Mystic Isle even. Isn't that fascinating? Well, we may only be here a short time, but I do hope we get to know each other better. Kashmir does seem nice. You don't know this is about me yet, but I'm always down to dish, darling. Spending time on an island like this is so relaxing. I feel like a movie star off on an exotic vacation. Could easily spend the rest of my days basking in this sort of island life. If only. I'm glad you understand me. I suppose one must have dreams. I suppose I'll just have to enjoy the time I have here and then bask in the memories I take home with me. I will pick up some tree branches. You know, it might be worth it to like grab some weeds and stuff. To because I know some like recipes need weeds, and then you can also sell them to leaf for a decent amount if you have like a ton of them. I also don't want to spend like a whole lot of time on each island. I think this might be a fossil or something. Check it out. Yep. This would be another good way to get fossils because, yeah, sell weeds for the accomplishment, of course. Yeah, they're not really worth much, even if you do sell them to leaf, but yeah, another thing, with my museum, I'm missing just one fossil now, that I can tell. I think I have every single other fossil. It's just like the, I can't remember what dinosaur it is. It's like the Brachiosaurus. I can't remember which one. It's like its skull or its neck or something. I think that's correct. So this would be a good opportunity if I see fossils on any of these islands. I could potentially have a better shot at finding my last fossil that I need. Yeah, I think I only need like one or two more maybe to finish off, so. Alright, looks like we got a bot here. There we go. Don't need bots in chat. Gotta stay hydrated. Beat you to it, yeah, well, it works. Ooh, we got bamboo here. I probably will grab some bamboo, actually, because I don't have any. I've never, like, just gone to these islands to harvest stuff before, so. There are 3 fossils just right here. Oh, okay, bamboo shoots. That's what some of these are. I see. So this one probably is too. But yeah, there are a couple of recipes, if I'm remembering right, that I would like to make some stuff out of bamboo. Could always decorate the island with it or something. And I also need to break axes because you get the golden axe after breaking 100 axes. Or it's a large number like that, so. Anywho. Hey, I'm T-Bone. Came here on a whim, but this island doesn't seem half bad, moocher. Interesting catchphrase there. You're Nick from Mystic, Iowa, yeah? Had no idea this was some kind of trendy destination, but it's cool to be hobnobbing with you here. You know, he seems nice enough, but like the catchphrase is just a little odd, and I don't know, the eyes on the forehead, it just doesn't really do it for me, man. I'm looking back and wondering if maybe it's time for me to make some kind of change, shake stuff up. I know that feeling. Alright. I think that's all we're gonna get from that. There's a butterfly over there. The emperor butterflies are pretty valuable. They sell for a decent amount. Especially right now, like this time of year, there are practically no bugs. So I'll definitely find some interesting villagers doing this. Yeah. Yeah, he T-boned something alright. I think it's the forehead eyes that get me the most. It's like some kind of strange creature. I don't really know what to think of it. Oh, I do not need to visit someone. I want to fly. Alright, where are we going? There we go. Let's see. So, out of my list, I've got Bob, Anka, Raymond, Bones, Apollo, Knox, Sterling, Ribot, Sprocket, Elmer, Gladys, Phoebe, Meringue, Peaches, and Audie. So that's 15. I think if you do the math, because there are like 300... I looked it up earlier. There are like 391 villagers in this game. I think if you do the math, each time I go to an island, there's about a 4% chance or so that I find one that I was looking for. Hey, what's up, Space4Chan? Thanks for welcoming me back. I did stream once, like 5 or 6 days ago. I streamed some Mario Kart. Let's see, Rooney. Don't believe we've met. Name's Rooney. Fancy meeting you here, and wherever here is. I'm a mite fuzzy on that part. He has a deep voice. We all got our reasons for being where we are, I reckon. Well, not anyone who I was really looking for, but... So yeah, technically, if you think about it, just out of the total pool of villagers in the game, I have about a 4% chance each time of finding one that's on my list. Unless there are other modifiers that affect it that I didn't know about. I look different with the shorter hair and the facial hair. Caught you off guard for a sec. Yeah, that's true. About like a month or so ago, I still had long hair, and I I'm trying to think. My beard probably wasn't as thick as it is now and stuff. So I'm glad you recognized me in the end, though. Yeah, lately I've been the kind of person, or at least while I've been in college, I've been the kind of person to not get haircuts all that frequently, because I think they're kind of expensive for just cutting your hair. Like, don't get me wrong, it's important to be like hygienic and stuff like that. I'm not letting my hair grow out to where it's like non-hygienic, but still. I also just don't get haircuts all that often lately because, like I said, it's expensive. And I think it's kind of nice to see, like, I don't know, how it changes with my hair getting longer versus it being shorter, so. Yep, looks like Haley's got it. But yeah, Spaceboy Chan, thanks for coming out, supporting, all that. I'm glad you stuck around. Girlfriend's been cutting your hair for the past few years because you just can't drop 20 to 30 bucks on a haircut all the time. I feel you on that one. That's my issue with it too. Except, yeah, my girlfriend has not cut my hair yet, but I've also never asked her to, so. I do always cave in and go get it cut eventually, but it's like I said, I've been waiting. So this is Lopez. Hello there, bet you didn't expect to meet someone like me in a place like this. The name's Lopez. I'm a deer about town, or in this case about islands. And you must be Nick from Mystic Isle, right? We should probably stick together, don't you think? Lopez does seem pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I love island life. Peaceful and pure. I just wish I could live here. Yeah, it's pretty great. Lopez looks pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. I like the the like eyeliner kind of that look. It's interesting. Neat villager, probably my favorite that we've seen so far, I think, although not on my list. Oh, the small one just scared off that big one. Lopez isn't one you've seen so far? Well, I'm glad you got to see a new villager. And my fishing rod's broken. Sad. I've got the stuff to make a new one, though, so. Not at all to be concerned about. Do I remember who I've seen? Not off the top of my head, although I don't know if it's really all that necessary. I'll remember if I, like, see them again. If you want to keep track, though, feel free. I would definitely appreciate it. Alright, so favorite I've seen so far is Lopez, for sure. Didn't quite make the list, but still good. Classes should start tomorrow, but this semester is your chill out and collect a paycheck semester, so it shouldn't be too difficult. That's kind of how I'm feeling for my last semester of college too, at least as far as classes go. Yeah, I don't think classes should be too stressful. The stressful part is going to be job hunting, for sure. Or job searching. I use the word hunt because this is a villager hunt, but still. I was thinking for this stream it might be kind of fun if I, like, I don't know, found a pair of, like, cheap binoculars or something. And just had them. Just to play up the whole idea that this is like a hunt or whatever, but yeah. This is Rolf. Wasn't expecting to run into, well, much of anyone out here. I think all the cranky villagers have the same dialogue. Probably each, like, personality trait has really similar. It wasn't expecting a meet and greet. Yeah. I do like how Rolf, I like his design. The white tiger. It's neat. He's another one, like Lopez, who almost made the list, but I was just like, well, I can only do 15, so I'm gonna go for my, like... And initially I was thinking I would only do 10. But then I was like, well, there are more, there's like at least a couple more than 10 that I would really like to have, so I was like, well, okay, let's go to 15, so... I'm pretty confident in this 15 though. I was just looking at like a list of all the villagers in the game, and I was just like, alright, which ones on this list would I get hype if I saw them? And I'm pretty confident in this 15, so... So yeah, Rolf's pretty cool. I think Lopez is still my favorite that I've seen, though. That'd be funny. Well, I appreciate you, you humoring me in this idea. I think it's pretty cheesy, but maybe for future villager hunts I'll like get a whole outfit or something, some kind of costume. Or if I ever go like shiny hunting in Pokemon or something in the future, I could do something like that too. There are all kinds of games that have things you can hunt for, so not just Animal Crossing, the opportunities are out there. This is kind of a neat island though, you really have to climb around. This looks like a goat. It's Billy. Wilderness training is just the best, isn't it? I'm Billy, what's your name? Nick, huh? Great to meet you, Nick. You're not from Mystic Isle, are you? You are? I didn't know it was real. I heard the best abs on the planet come from there. Sounds like he's met Goose. That's funny. You know, as much as I want to stay here and train, I can only build so much muscle by gathering stuff. Alright, this is definitely a jock. What would be really cool is if I could live near someone that inspires me to go big on bulking up. Someone like you, your triceps are just astonishing. Yeah, I know, Goose tells me all the time. Well, thank you, and good luck. Get it, because he's a billy goat? Yeah, I got it. Eventually I'll have the safari hat and the binoculars and stuffed tiger in the background or something. I think it'd be... I think it could be a whole shtick. I would absolutely be down for that. For like future hunts, whether it be in Animal Crossing or, like I said, Pokemon, or I don't know. I'm sure there are plenty of other games that I could do it in as well. Those are just the two most notorious these days, I think. I know what I'm getting you for your birthday. Oh, jeez. I have to think. I gotta figure out what I'm getting you for yours, Haley. Love Pokemon. Love to see me play it on stream sometime. I'd love to play it on stream sometime as well. Do I have a favorite Pokemon? Oof. Out of out of the like hundreds and hundreds that have been made, I don't even know how many there are now in Sword and Shield, because I know obviously it's limited. Like they didn't put every old Pokemon in the new ones. That was one of the big things that people were like upset about at first. But ooh, it's hard to pick just one, honestly. Because there are a lot that I really like. I especially like a lot of the Hoenn Pokemon. Maybe because Emerald's my favorite game. Over 800 in total, but there are like 600 in Sword and Shield after the DLC. Oh, I didn't have to pull vault. There's a scorpion, or no, it's a tarantula. There are 2 tarantulas on the island right now. That's crazy. No, there are 3. There's another one in that corner. Wow. That's nuts. Can I just talk to you? Yep. Emerald was your first, and it's your favorite. It's definitely my favorite. My favorite game, anyway. The Rayquaza on the canvas in the back. I might... actually, no, it's like attached to the wall. I was gonna say I might take it down and show stream, but it's like attached. Had no idea this was some kind of trendy destination, but it's cool to be hobnobbing. Alright. I think in a past Animal Crossing game, I've had Hopper in my village before. And like, he's fine. But like, kinda bland, I think. Kinda cranky and stuff. Oh snap. Yeah, there are like tons of tarantulas on this island. Hopper's cute. You love rock hopper penguins. I think it's the red eyes that kind of creep me out a little. I do like them otherwise though, and in real life they're like really short, which I think is funny. But yeah, I think I read earlier today that that there are like tarantula islands, which I guess that must have been an example of one, where like a bunch of tarantulas spawn, and they're pretty good if you want to stick around and actually catch tarantulas. But if you're like me and you don't really care, you'll just leave them, I guess. But yeah, on the Game Boy Advance SP, I've actually got something to show you guys. As far as the SP goes, give me a second. I gotta see if I can find it real quick. Oh, did I not put it over here? Dang. I thought I had my case over here, but I guess not. Too bad. Never mind, I couldn't find it. But, yeah, I think I've got the case somewhere else. But I have a Game Boy Advance SP that has, like, it looks like Pikachu. It's yellow and it has his like face on the outside part of the screen. Just kind of neat, and the buttons are brown, like the stripes on his back and stuff. Is that a picture of Rayquaza from the title screen? Yes, it is. That's what Haley was talking about. Fun fact: she actually painted that, believe it or not, and the one above it. That's the logo. That you can see obviously closer up in the graphic right below the webcam, but. But yeah, the Pikachu one was not my original Game Boy Advance SP. It was the I just happened to find it secondhand at a local kind of at a local store that sells like old games and stuff that people have traded in or sold to the store. But yep, it is the title screen. It's got the press start written on it and the logo in clouds. Yeah, it's pretty much a 1-to-1 copy of it. Yep, Disc Replay is the place. Great place. Highly recommend. If you're in central Indiana. I don't know if they're anywhere else. Oh, there's the villager. I was like, where's this villager I'm looking for? Sid. Don't believe we've met. Name's Sid. Fancy meeting you here. I've seen a lot of cranky villagers tonight, I feel like. You love the painting so much you might have to steal it. Oh, man. You guys have a store like Disc Replay called Coconuts? Yeah, I think they're in like a lot of places. There's just like a small game store or something. That's basically what Disc Replay is the central Indiana version of that, I guess. Although I have heard of a couple other places that are close by as well, like Boss Battle Games. I think sells a lot of like old consoles and video games and stuff like that, and they also have some like arcade cabinets that you can just play games while you're there. But yeah, shout out to Disc Replay. I haven't been there since like before the pandemic. I have seen a couple of their like advertisements or something on social media, but I haven't actually been there since the pandemic started, so as far as I know, they're still open. There should be a couple locations at least, but hope they're doing okay. But yeah, Disc Replay is where I found my, it's where I found that Game Boy. And then I also found my copy of Super Smash Bros. Melee. And it's looking to me like we have our first repeat. This is T-Bone yet again. Just couldn't get enough of those forehead eyes. He's like a snail or something. Should have given him big, like, eye stalks. Alright, well. T-Bone, I didn't bring you with me the first time, and I'm not bringing you this time. But I appreciate the sentiment. I don't know, maybe if I see T-Bone like a bunch more times, I'll just have to, he's just begging to come to my island at that point. I love little retro game stores. We don't have any, you don't have any really close to you. We only have GameStop, and they have no retro stuff. Yeah, GameStop kind of, it's not good for retro stuff, really. I think you can maybe order some old games from them online, but as far as actually finding them in the store, I'd say you'd be hard pressed to find anything in the store that's older than like a Wii game. At least in terms of GameStops that I've been to. And it's even been a while since I went to GameStop, so they might not even have Wii games anymore, which would be kind of lame. When you visit your siblings in Illinois, you always go to the game shops and get your goodies. Nice. Always got to hit up those game shops when you've got the chance. You never know what you might find, because I was going to say, I found my Pikachu Game Boy there at Disc Replay. I found my copy of Super Smash Bros. Melee. What else? I found Star Fox Adventures. Pokemon Crystal. Oh, look who it is! It's I've seen this villager before. This is Marina. She almost made the list, but she didn't. I was like this close to putting Marina on the list. I thought I'd be the only one on this tour. I'm Marina. You're Nick. Did you really come here all the way from Mystic Isle? I think I flew past Mystic Isle once. It looked pretty from the air. She's very sweet. Must be true what they say about how travel broadens your horizons. This change of scenery has given me a new perspective on life back on my island. I like it well enough, but yeah, I hear you. I don't know why I'm complaining. I have a nice home and friends, plus I'm here on vacation. But yeah, Marina, like I said, this close to making it on the list. I just felt like I had, since I already have like Norma, who's a normal villager, and I think I have Gladys on the list already as well, and Meringue too is normal. I have a lot of normal villagers on the list, or already on my island, so I was like, I kind of want to mix it up a little. Any other day, Marina might have been on there, but not today. Let's see. Coconuts is cool. Here, wait. I'm gonna get on the plane first. Alright. Coconuts is cool because it's basically a one-stop shop for movies, games, vinyls, CDs, fandom stuff for anime and Doctor Who especially. Nice. But yeah, thankfully GameStop still has Wii games, but you miss when they had the cabinet full of Game Boy games. Yeah, I remember that too. And I think GameStop that I've been to also has some DS games still, but it's kind of like hit or miss. And it's not many of them, and most of them are like games that no one wants to buy. Let's see, before the pandemic I went to this comic shop near my house that sold art and Japanese snacks and toys, and they were right next to a record shop and a sick burrito place. I love that. All it was missing was a retro game store, and then I'd be in heaven. It really does sound amazing. Shout out to the normies. Yeah, something about the normal villagers. I like them. They're, at least from what I've known from meeting Norma in this game, they're really sweet. Not super like boisterous or imposing. Nice to just visit and talk to sometimes. And I like a lot of their designs too. Wonder if your Nintendogs are still vibing. That's funny. I actually never played Nintendogs or owned it. My only experience with Nintendogs has been people talking about it in school when it was like middle school. And then also the Nintendog assist trophy in Super Smash Brothers. That's really my only experience with it. Although from what I've heard, the dog doesn't die. They never die, they just get really hungry. Or something like that. I can just remember being in school though, and that was like one of the big rumors or whatever about the game. It's like, oh yeah, if you don't play for a while, your dog just gives up the ghost. Oh, they all have a message bottle too? Our weather was so nice out today that I went for a long walk. On my walk, I thought up this DIY recipe. I tried the recipe myself and loved it, so it seemed worth sharing out. I'd love for you to try it out. Good luck, Caroline. Oh, I think I already have this. No, I've got the cool version. Do I remember Tamagotchi? I remember the commercials. I never owned one. But I do remember the commercials. Or like just those existing. My version of Tamagotchi was the Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure 2. That was my version of that. Let's see. Yeah, they should bring Tamagotchi back. I'd be kind of surprised if they don't have like a mobile game or something. I feel like that's a missed opportunity if they don't. We love the internet and how easily you can look stuff up, but you miss being a kid and passing around video game rumors that no one could confirm. Yeah, there's that, and then there was like, oh yeah, if you... people would always spread rumors, or at least my friends, we would always talk about random stuff like unlocking characters in Smash or like Mario Kart or something that aren't in the game, but like it was fun to make a rumor about it. Or like the infamous Mew 3 or whatever in Pokemon, like it's obviously not real, but when you're a kid it's like, well, what if it is, you know? I mean, there are already 2 of them, why would they not bother making a 3rd, right? But the funny thing about internet though is that there are some rumors that spread now that like Annabelle's not on the list, but there are some rumors that spread now that are like supported, like rumors spread more easily through the internet, I think, than they did before, because like people go through such great lengths in some cases to make something look real when it's fake. Like rumors about like leaks or new characters and stuff being put in Smash, for example. People are always talking about leaks and rumors and whatnot, but it's never like real. Like I remember there was a leak for Smash Ultimate even that just like in the past year or two, that the Grinch was going into the game. And it was like so much effort put into this like Photoshop. Especially with Smash, I've noticed there have been a ton of like fake leaks and stuff that have like tons of effort put into the Photoshop or even doctored like video footage. And it's like, it's so obviously not real, but at the same time, like that photo's there, that video's there, and it makes you think like, but maybe, like they got this picture, like I don't know, man. But yeah, you don't know if I've ever played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but it wasn't an online game at all. I've played tons of Mystery Dungeon. I actually have some old VODs, or they're probably saved as highlights now, of me playing some of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, the new one. But I've also played the original Red Rescue Team and Explorers of Sky all the way through. So I've played plenty of Mystery Dungeon. Let me see. But yeah, it wasn't an online game at all, and this kid you met at McDonald's convinced you he was one of the bosses you fought, and you're like, no way, you're so strong. That's funny. One of the saddest rumors was, right before Sword and Shield came out, this couple made a fake bug Pokemon, and it looked so cute, and it was really well made, but it was fake. Yeah, it's sad when like a rumor comes out or whatever, and it's a leak, and you actually want it to happen, but then it turns out to be fake. Like you get the ones that seem realistic enough that like you're just like, I really want this to be real, but you know it's not. Alright, well, Antonio's a great name for an anteater, but it's not, he's not on the list, so keep it moving. And there's also another DIY recipe over here. Clay, aka the DIY man, writes, I found a recipe in an old dinosaur book I didn't know I still had. Okay. That dino's gotta be real mad by now. Oh, I'm sure. I could have kept it for just me, but I like sharing fun stuff. Be careful when you DIY. Or be careful when YDI. That's a joke. I mean, yeah, sort of. I've already got that recipe, though. Clay used to be on your island and he left and you miss him. Did you tell him to leave? Or did he just leave? I thought, I was pretty sure that the villagers in this game, you have to, like, actually say you should leave. Oh, he wanted to leave? I have had, like, almost all of my villagers walk up to me at least once and be like, you know, I've been thinking about leaving or whatever. And I like all my villagers, so I've been telling them to stick around for now. And I'm like, well, I still have 2 more open housing plots or whatever, so I'll just I'll hang on to what villagers I have for now, because I do like all of them. Except Graham. Graham was the one that I was a little like, he can leave. That's fine. Graham the hamster. Yeah, he's the one villager that I've been like, yeah, go ahead. Spread your wings. Imagine if hamsters had wings, though. That'd be crazy. I don't know what to do with that. Or if they didn't normally have wings and then one day just some hamster grew wings. You don't like the idea of flying taser rodents? Understandable. The Gramster. Yeah. Yeah, Graham was a little, I don't know. He was fine. Just wasn't my favorite. He was my first campsite villager, so the game, whoever visits your campsite first, the game just forces you to have them move to your island. So he shows up, he rolls up at the campsite, and then Tom Nook's just like, look, man, you gotta let him in. And I'm like, dude, I don't like this guy. But we brought him in for a while, and then when he said he wanted to leave, I was like, okay. See you later. I wasn't expecting to meet anyone on this tour. I'm Ellie, and you're Nick from Mystic Isle. I'm glad you stopped to talk to me. One thing I love about traveling is the chance to make new friends. Yeah, Ellie seems great. She was another one that was like kind of close to making the list. Not gonna lie. She does seem very sweet. And I do like the design quite a bit. Just not quite enough to be like one of my top favorites. But I can definitely see where Ellie fans in chat are getting their fandom from. I'd say Ellie is probably right up there with like Lopez as one of my favorites that I've seen so far. And Marina. Like those three, all three could have made the list on another day, but just not this time. I'll have to check how many tickets I have still. We're at just over an hour now, and I haven't been going like as efficiently as I could be, but I also want to be getting some of my like resources. It looks like we've gone to, wait, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Wow, I've only gone 6, really? Jeez. This takes kind of long, not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm gonna get through all 100 tonight at this rate. I didn't know how long it was gonna take. I can go for a while, but not like forever. I do have like roommates and stuff to think about. I don't want to be keeping them up. But I will go for a while, like I said. The preview on my phone froze up a while ago. Just want to keep it pulled up to make sure the stream's okay. It looks fine, so. We have a rhinoceros. This is Hornsby. I remember this guy on the big list of like all the villagers in the game. He seemed okay, but like nothing super like special. It didn't really stand out to me that much. He does seem nice though. Let's have some fun while we're here together. Schnozzle. And that is a good catchphrase, I'm not gonna lie. It is good. I want to see if there's a DIY over here or anything. Nope. I don't think I started at the very bottom here, but... Yeah, I guess maybe there's not a DIY on every island, just a lot of them. Good to know. Honestly, what you do is, if you don't recognize them as one that you want, you don't even talk to them. That's probably smart. As far as speeding things up here. Especially since, like, I don't know, it seems like, depending on their personality, they all pretty much have the same dialogue. So I think what I'll do in the future is, if I see a villager that's not on the list, and I have nothing to say about them, I probably just won't talk to them. I think for efficiency's sake, that's a good idea. Haley, how many, like, Nook Miles tickets do you think you've spent looking for villagers in, like, your whole time in Animal Crossing? Probably around 100. It's a lot of miles. This is gonna be a fossil, so I'm digging it up. Haven't seen anyone yet. Oh, okay. I can't remember her name, but she's not on the list. Alright. Bianca. Sure, she's fine. But yeah, didn't really stand out to me. At least it's not forehead eyes like T-Bone. I'm making fun of T-Bone so much. If I see him like a few more times, I might just have to bring him on. I gotta be honest. I'm kind of surprised how quickly we got like a repeat where we saw T-Bone and then like 3 islands later we saw him again. It was kind of funny. I guess it's not all that unlikely though. It's not like old shiny Pokemon odds, which was 1 in 8,192 encounters was shiny. And it wasn't even a guaranteed shiny each time. Oh man, this is one on the list. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Anka. Let's go. I don't believe we've met. I'm Anka, and you are... What a lovely name you have there, Nick. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, if you're ever looking for a friendly face during your island vacation, you know where to find me. Anka, you are incredible. Yep, Anka on Money Rock Island. Oh, so these are all money rocks? I didn't even know that. That's crazy, though. Alright, Anka. Spending time on an island like this is so relaxing. I feel like a movie star off on an exotic vacation. Ah yes, I could easily spend the rest of my days basking in this sort of island life, me meow. It's a good catchphrase as well. Go to the other side, break the rock, and then pole vault onto the middle. Alright, I'll do that. But yeah, Anka. come to the island. We need a snooty villager. We do not have a single snooty villager on the island. So Anka was actually one I was really hoping to find. So overall, this villager hunt gets the Mystic Nick seal of approval. What? Are you quite serious? If I remember right, you said you're from Mystic Isle. I did. It would be quite the adventure, and of course, you would be there. That settles it then. I'll move to Mystic Isle and start a new life there. Let's go! Best decision ever. I'll start preparing to move right away, but how to proceed? A simple call to this Tom Nook fellow from Mystic Isle should suffice. That I can do. I'm so glad I came here today. Who knew this one trip would change my everything? Life is funny like that. Sometimes it hands you a present out of the blue. She looks kind of funny in this animation. She's making a funny face. Alright, well. Welcome to the team, Anka. That's awesome. That honestly feels really quick. How fast I found her. That was less than 10 tickets. That was on ticket number 9. So overall, can't be upset with that at all. Let's get some money. Oh yeah, I guess this would be a good time. I thought I had a pen up here. I have this like notebook that I wrote all the names down in, so I would remember everyone. I don't know if you can quite see it in the webcam there, but you get the idea. I might have to find my pen real quick. Yeah, the list showed up. Don't worry about that. I was just saying I was gonna show on stream like crossing it off or whatever. Here, let me see if I can get a pen. I forgot actually. I've got this this mug here. It's Chewbacca from Star Wars. There he is. I think he's in focus now. But yeah, I keep all my pens and this pair of scissors in Chewbacca's head. Oh, I should rephrase that too. I keep all my bad pens. Most of them are like dry or something. I should make a command so when I type !list it'll come up. Do I have to use Nightbot for that, or can I just use Twitch? Because I haven't set up Nightbot. I do know that's a thing. I just don't know if I need to use Nightbot for it or. But yeah, and I do have another camera scene as well. Or I thought I did. Maybe I deleted it. No, I've got it. There it is. Nice. It looks kind of weird. I haven't messed with the graphic in a while, but alright, so zooming in. Here's the list. Everyone's names. We got Bob, Anka, Raymond, Bones, Apollo, Knox, Sterling, Ribot, Sprocket, Elmer, Gladys, Phoebe, Meringue, Peaches, and Audie. And I will go ahead and cross off Anka. Anka has officially joined the crew here. Gotta use Nightbot. It looks pretty good. Thanks. Yeah, I was experimenting with it. That's not like the final graphic I'm gonna use, I don't think, but I just wanted to see which one I like the look of better. But anywho, I will always remember this day. We'll see how many bells I can get out of this. Okay. I think this rock was in the way. And I kind of had to run at the end anyway. And I got Nook Miles for it. Let's go. See, I gotta use Nightbot. I can maybe set that up real quick. Oh, it just went straight in my pockets. Sometimes it does that and sometimes it doesn't. Once you go back to streaming, you need to remember to make a camera scene like that. Yeah, I thought it would be useful if I ever just did a stream where I was like just talking basically, or a segment of a stream where I was just talking. So I've actually had that scene built for a while and I've just never used it until now. Do any of you know how rare like Money Rock Island is? Like how often it shows up? Cause it definitely showed up once earlier too. I just didn't know what it was, so I didn't get the Money Rocks. I swear it's like me with Money Rock Island in this stream is like when you're playing Pokemon and you find and you hand the Game Boy to your little brother and he finds a shiny and runs away from it, or just knocks it out instead of catching it. And I say that antagonistically, but I'm the little brother in my family, so You think it's 1% of the time and you can only find it once a day? That's strange because I swear I've found it earlier. Maybe I didn't though. Maybe it was something else. Either way, I'm quite pleased. Anything else you have to say, Anka? I might have to cut my trip short. After all, I have lots of packing to do and calls to make. I must tell all my friends about my big move, of course. I wonder, will they miss me, or will they just be jealous of me? Well, you are moving to a nice 5-star island, so I don't know. I think a lot of folks can be kind of jealous. Either way, I'm about to be one very busy cat. Meow. You know, for being the snooty personality or whatever, Anka doesn't really seem all that, like, stuck up. At least from first impressions. I still have 127k left. So if you thought this was the one and only villager hunt stream I'll ever do, I don't think so. Alright, let's head out. Yeah, you'd die if your brother killed or ran away from a shiny. Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, before I ever knew what shiny Pokemon were, because I don't have any memories of like me specifically like running away or knocking out a shiny Pokemon, but it does make me wonder that like when I was little or whatever, first playing Pokemon, if I ever ran into a shiny, had no idea that it was special in any way, like didn't notice, and I just knocked it out or turned the game off because I thought it was a glitch or something. I've heard people tell stories like that. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty funny. Man, I'm so happy we actually found someone on the list. Although it would have been really funny if I went this whole stream without finding anyone. Especially if I spent like all 100 tickets, because that would have just been like astronomically low odds. Like just some of the worst luck. Oh, my shovel's broken now. My inventory's starting to fill up anyway. Is there someone on this island? Oh, yeah, I need to put... No, I already did put down my other housing spot. You found a shiny cottony in black and white too. That's hype. I'm not seeing another villager on this island. If you have someone move in, can you not get another villager to move in? Is that how it works? Because if that's the case, then I guess, I don't know. I'll probably switch to playing like Mario Kart or something. Because I still have plenty of time to stream tonight. It's only midnight. Well, I guess not like a whole lot of time. Yeah, I don't see another villager here, so... Wow, it is just one per day, huh? I was really hoping to do 2 for 1, but... That's sad, man. Alright, well. On a good note, we got Anka. Very quickly. Yeah, and I'm not seeing a DIY recipe here either. So, I think that's gonna do it for villager hunting tonight. Yeah, I definitely didn't know there was a limit before now. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to spend like tons of Nook Miles tickets and then not find anything. That would have been sad. Okay, well, that's it for villager hunting, but I think what I'm gonna do is change the stream info real quick. To we found Anka. There we go. So it makes it clear that I'm no longer hunting, but we did find someone. In the meantime, I mean, I could play Mario Kart. I could. Ooh, I hope no one just like moves in to that plot overnight. That's probably what's gonna end up happening though, because I'm gonna be out of town for the next couple days. So even if I wanted to stream again tomorrow, probably not gonna be able to. Just for because of the timing of it. But maybe if we're lucky, no one will move into that plot and I'll be able to do another hunt. Either way, I guess I'll keep everyone posted on Twitter. I haven't gone to see Claude in a while. Alright, cool. The stream title did update. And he's building something. What do you got for me, Claude? I know you've been on this island somewhere, Nick, but I couldn't find you. Yeah, I keep playing at night, and because Claude's lazy, he's always asleep when I've been playing. I'm kind of surprised he's awake. I haven't stood outside your house for a whole day, except for when I had to go to the bathroom. That must have been a day when I didn't play. I didn't think you'd want me doing that in front of in front of your house. Yeah, probably not. My bug friends said I'd find you, and they were right. Let's hang out later. I will get these fossils checked out too by Blathers. Orange umbrella. I think I've already got one of those. Doesn't everyone? That's really cool. You're always on top of things and I'm usually stuck under them. I want to tell everyone about that orange umbrella, so I scribbled down the recipe. Okay. The cookie grease. I gotta be, I mean, 100% real with you guys. The lazy villagers hit close to home for me. Maybe that's why I like Bob so much. Because he's lazy. Oh, we'll get to watch the shooting stars, maybe. That would be good. First things first, though. Fingers crossed for whatever fossil it is that I'm missing. I think it's the brachio skull. Or like the neck or something. So yeah, I found 6 on islands. And then I can still find 6 just at my regular island too. Ah, he's already got him. Well, at least it's more money for me, I guess. The only 2 shinies I've found, says Spaceport Chan, were a Pikachu and a Geodude, and you thought they were orange because it was sunset time. And then you found a shiny Tailo, but that was an emulator, so you couldn't transfer it. So sad. You do love lazy villagers. They're such a vibe. They're so, like, I mean, yeah, they're laid back. They don't really fight with anyone. They're chill. Is there anything I actually want to sell? Probably these DIYs that I don't need. I'll sell all my Nook Miles tickets. Whoa, they're actually worth a ton. You can flip these. That's insane. And that's just in the Dropbox. If you actually sold them at the store, they'd be worth like a ton more. I hadn't thought about like how much they'd actually be worth, but that's crazy. If I wanted to convert some of my tickets to bells, I could for sure do that and then probably pay off my house all the way. Yeah, they're worth like insane money. But it makes sense because they're worth 2,000 Nook Miles. It's like the tickets are worth way more than like anything else you can get from the terminal or whatever it's called. The ABD, the automatic bell dispenser, I think is what it is. What tools do I not? Oh yeah, I put my slingshot away. I forgot about that. It's probably this one. And my watering can. And I made extras of the vaulting pole and ladder, but they never break, I guess. Because I've always just had the same ones. For some reason, they just don't break, but every other tool breaks. Nintendo logic. Oh no, my tools are all like out of order now. I always have them in like certain spots. I always put fishing rod on the left, net on the right, shovel below. Slingshot usually bottom left, I think. That wasn't too bad then, I guess. Look at me overreacting. I really need to do something about these flowers. They are way overgrown. That's probably for another night, though. You're the same way with that, like how you have your tools set up in the ring. Here's a large snowflake for an expert snow sculptor. You might think every snow person has a huge collection of these, but they're actually hard to come by. Can the vaulting pole break? No, and the ladder can't either. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're like, they don't break for some reason, but all the other tools break. Or if they do break, it's after like an absurd amount of uses. But I'm pretty sure they just don't break, because I've put like a couple 100 hours into this game now, and they've never broken. I think since the last time I streamed, I added these two, like, arches here, which, I don't know, I thought it looked kind of cool. Maybe I'll add, like, one more, and, like, make a path that actually goes through them. Up here, the flowers are getting out of control. Sorry, my ear's a little itchy. But yeah, flowers are getting out of control. That's the main thing I need to fix on the island. Other than that, it is at 5 stars, so quite pleased. Damselfly, nice. You like the little jack-o'-lanterns? Yeah, I had them set up for Halloween, and then I just never took them down. I've just left the pumpkin patch there this whole time. I kind of like it, honestly. Even when it's not, like, in season. Oh, come on now. How'd that not catch? There we go. And then how did that catch? He was like outside the edge of the net. It touched his leg and then he just warps inside the net. Alright, I'm gonna try my luck here. Let's build a snowman. go. I don't know, that head looks a little small still. Just like a tiny bit. That's probably better. Oh, there's a star there. Oh, there's another one. 2 more. Oh, I missed one. That's okay. Please be perfect. Yes. I'm more hyped for this than I was for Anka. I'm the real deal thanks to you, bud. I'm perfect in every way that involves rounded snow. You know how to build a snow person. Even I can't play it cool here. I'm sorry, that... Even I can't play it cool here. I'm practically melting with appreciation for you and your snow skills. Whoever wrote that, like whatever writer or developer it was, they have to be so pleased with themselves. Ooh, a 3-tiered snow person. And take a large snowflake too. It's required to craft the item. That sounds cool. I'm gonna check out that item. I like how they just call it a 3-tiered snow person, even though it's actually just like how you would make a real life snowman. It is very cute. I agree, Haley. I might have to actually craft one. Especially if the game decides to give me Nook Miles for crafting stuff. I'll probably make one of those. Got the Emperor Butterfly. I hear shooting stars. This is the nice thing about wearing headphones. I didn't catch that one, unfortunately, but I can definitely hear when the stars are coming. I don't always have to be just staring at the sky to be able to catch them. There's another one. 2 more. Nice. Can always just catch some shooting stars, I guess. Haven't played Animal Crossing in months, but you love all the snow and the new DIYs. Yeah, I love how the islands look covered in snow. I think it's great. It's like a whole different feel from how the island looks in the summer. And even fall felt like at least a little bit different with the leaves being all orange. Your villagers absolutely think you're dead. You should get on, Haley. Hop on Animal Crossing and... Oh, I guess we don't have any more stars right now. There we go. Ooh, if I wish on 200 stars, I max out this achievement. And Nook probably gives me like, I don't know, a couple thousand miles or something. Nothing too crazy or special. Haley is in fact online. Oh yeah, another thing. I worked at this for a little while and eventually managed to make a pretty close rendition of the logo of the channel logo in Animal Crossing. It's not like 1-to-1 obviously, but I think it's pretty good. There is one key distinct thing that is not quite like how the logo is, which is where that kind of like dividing line goes through the yellow, like upwards parts. There's like the horizontal line of purple there. In the actual logo, as you can see, The line is in a different spot than where it is on this. I just thought it looked better in this form in Animal Crossing. Also, Zelle's just jamming out over here. I was just wondering if I'd run into you. I guess that means I was thinking about you. Lucky me. Thanks, Zell. I don't really know how to interpret that, but I'll take it. Goose, my guy, what's going on? Yo, Guru, you working those legs? Another awesome day for training. You should join me sometime. Perhaps I will. I have noticed that Goose, being a jock, he pretty much only ever talks about like working out or playing some kind of sport. Oh, look at this. I forgot I made this giant snow boy. Take this large snowflake. It's the least I can do to thank you for making me me. They'll be around for another day. I wish you guys could have seen this snow boy when he was not melted. He's huge. The biggest snow boy I've made that was also perfect. It's quite impressive for Animal Crossing standards, I thought. Let's see, we need to sell stuff, tend some flowers, catch snowflakes. Oh, I never checked this. Dear muscular stranger. This is definitely from a jock. The other day I was coming up with a new strength routine when a great DIY idea hit me instead. I was so amped up I did a triple set right then. Oh, and I wrote this. Now go use it. Go, go. I'm not gonna yell. Secret Mega Builder Coach. Jungle Wall. I'll take it. Nice, Haley. Good job on the perfect snowboy. Congrats. I was so bad at making them perfect initially, and then I realized that when I was making them, I was making the head just slightly too big compared to the body. So I started making the head a little bit smaller, and then they were like, oh yes, this is perfect. Also, there are more stars coming. I actually have a spot over here that I made that's supposed to be kind of like for stargazing. I don't know if it's gonna let me wish on the stars in this chair, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Hopefully some more of them will come through. Otherwise, I'll just be looking like a fool. I'll wait just a tiny bit longer. Oh, there's one. Oh yeah, but I can't do it in this chair because it doesn't let him turn around. That's so lame. Why would they do it like that? No, stop. I'll stand over here. Sweet. Alright. After all that work, my efforts have been fruitful. There's 3. Man, Isabel was right. There are like tons of them tonight. Haley, are you getting a ton of shooting stars too, or was it just my game? Just out of curiosity. I'm also kind of surprised I haven't seen Celeste on the island tonight. Usually she'll like show up when when it's a really clear night like this. You haven't been looking, you were doing something else that I'll find out about in a few. Sweet. You will look now though. Or I don't know. If there are a ton, I bet Isabel would have said something. Cause that's what she said when I hopped on the game. She like made a special announcement about it. I'm just standing here mashing A. You can hear it in the mic. Alright. That's enough shooting stars for now, I think. I'm gonna go around the bend here and see what this fish might be. I think it's a black bass. Yep. Indeed it is. There's another. You don't have any? Oh wow, I guess it is game exclusive then. I was thinking maybe it might just be like the date, like maybe every game does this on January 11th, but yeah, I guess it's just lucky. I can open up my my gate if you want to come over and catch some stars, but I guess they would all show up on my island though. So if you don't want to do that, then don't feel like you have to. I'm not insisting on it or anything. Up to me, it's my stream. I'd say don't worry about it then. It's not a big deal. It was just a random thought that I had. There have been a ton just now. I missed him though. Stop having so many shooting stars while I'm trying to water the plants. Chill out, game. Hey yo, Big Smoke, it's me, Carl. Chill, chill. CJ? Oh. That's one of the greatest scenes in video games. There we go. No, my gift fell in the flowers and just disappeared. I always forget that it just does that sometimes. At least the game still counts the fact that I shot the balloon. Do I just need to sell stuff and then that's all my times two? No, I need to water one more flower. Oh, so arduous. How will I ever manage? I'll just water over here. This looks like a good place. Okay. Time to sell some stuff. I've also only found like a couple fossils this whole time while I've been walking around. I've probably ran past like all the ones that I haven't found yet, and I just look like a total idiot right now. I can't wait to bring in the haul from all these shooting stars, though. There are gonna be so many star fragments on the beach tomorrow. I'll have to remember to play even though I'll be out of town. Thank God for the Switch being portable. Or I guess thank Nintendo for that one. For as many questionable business decisions as they've made recently, I think the design of the Switch is quite a good one. Nice, let's go. I haven't caught a koi in a while. Oh. Wow. 99,900. That might be the closest to 100k I've ever had in my pockets without actually having over 100k. It's like spot on almost. Yeah, sell stuff, chop wood, catch some fish. I'll probably sell some stuff, and then after that, I will have hit the 2-hour mark, so I think at that point, I'll probably just go ahead and call the stream for the night. I do need to get some sleep here soon, because I'll be leaving in the morning, most likely, so. Check my mail really quick, I'll do that. It doesn't look like anything's shown up yet. Maybe if I go in and out of a building. I'm gonna try selling this. Oh, it'll probably be tomorrow when it comes in the mail. I'm still gonna try, words, man. I'm so bad with words sometimes. I'll try exiting and, well, I'll try entering and exiting a building. Sometimes in games, just doing little stuff like that loads things in. What have you got for me, Blathers? Might there be something with which I can assist you? Yes. I have 2 more fossils. The museum already has fossils such as these. I guess this would be a good time. I'll actually go back in the fossil area and see if we can pinpoint which one I'm missing. I think, like I said, I think it's one of the Brachiosaurus parts. Because I have all of these, from what I can tell. And then if you go a room further, I think I have everything in here as well. except for the one part that I'm missing. This is the Diplodocus. Yep. Got everything. Yes, it is the, like, either the neck or the skull. I don't know. It's either one or two parts in that case. I don't know if the skull is separate or not, but I would imagine it's probably just part of the neck. But yeah, sadly, missing one or two parts. Everything else, though, I believe is complete. I've even got full Triceratops and T-Rex both outside chilling on the beach also. Gosh, I say this every time I go in the museum, but I just love how they did the museum in this game. It's so good. It feels like an actual museum and not just like a place where a bunch of these like old things are or whatever. They actually bothered to, like, you know, design it visually so it looks more authentic. And this part back here is cool too, where you have the different like outlines of body types or of each, well, yeah, the different silhouettes of each type of villager that you can find. Very cool. Anywho, I don't think I'll stay hung up on this for too long because nothing much else has really changed about the museum, about my museum since I came here the last time on stream, so since I don't really have much new to show, I might have one or two things from Red in the painting and like sculptures area, but other than that, I think the museum as a whole is pretty much the same as it was before. Those two paintings were already there, I think. This might be a new one. No, no, it was July 25th. It was one of the first ones I donated. The statue's neat. Just a great statue. King Kamehameha the First. Founded the Kingdom of Hawaii in 1810. The sculpture is draped with many leis every year on June 11th. I hadn't heard that before, so that's cool. Oh yeah, this one's new. This one was actually kind of hard to tell the difference between the fake one and a real one. If I remember correctly, it's the guy in the very back standing there in the doorway. It's like how his arm is positioned. It's such like a little detail. How would anyone know without just looking it up online? Which is what I do for all the art pieces, by the way, is just look it up. I'm not wasting my time with fake art. Red already doesn't show up nearly often enough, if you ask me, so. So yeah, that part still has a lot to fill out. And I kind of doubt that I'll ever finish it entirely, just because of how rarely that red shows up. But as far as the rest of the museum, I think I'll do it at some point. Maybe by the end of this year. 2021. Oh, I already sold stuff. I'm good there. One thing I haven't done, though, is check the ABD yet. Or the recycling. Just a bunch of stuff that I'm not using. Nice. For a clean 130k. I like nice round numbers. I think I have all this. I don't know if I have Soulful KK though. I think I'll go home and check my KK music. Another thing I'll do is deposit down to 10,000 because that's just normally what I do. No real reason behind it. Except that I guess the saved up bells do accumulate interest. But I usually just use my savings account to pay off the home loan. Oh, nice. I think the mail showed up. Yep, from Haley. Congrats on Anka. Thanks, Haley. Vest with binoculars. Yep. Perfect for villager hunting. I debated wearing one of those, because I have a couple, I think, in my storage. But I decided the explorer outfit would be fine for the first one at least. Exploring these distant lands. Anyway, though, I'm gonna check in on Soulful KK, and if we do have it, or whether we do or we don't, I think that'll be the last thing I do for stream today. So I want to say thank you so much to everyone who came out, supported the channel, watched the stream. Those of you who are active in chat, or any lurkers as well who are watching, I appreciate that equally. Thank you so much. And I do have Soulful KK. I thought I did, but I wasn't positive on that. One thing I will say, I was mentioning last week that, well, in my last stream, which was on Monday, that I wanted to start doing Mario Kart streams regularly on Mondays for Mario Kart Monday. And then since then, my plans for this coming week have changed, where I will be going out of town for the next couple of days. So, unfortunately, no Mario Kart Monday tomorrow. But in future weeks, on Mondays, I do still plan on hopefully streaming Mario Kart, at least for the last couple of Mondays in January. And then once I'm back in classes and stuff like that, I might have to reevaluate my schedule. I'm not positive. So I'll keep everyone posted. You can follow my Twitter at MysticNickTV for updates, or just stick around for the next time that I do end up streaming after I'm back in class, which won't be until a couple weeks from now, January 25th. So I still have a couple more weeks to be dedicating more time to streaming, and I especially plan to do that after I come back home from being out of town. So look forward to that. I'm certainly looking forward to that. I'm very excited. I have I have a few ideas of things to do, and I've also gotten some requests from you guys, playing Yu-Gi-Oh, play Pokemon, a couple things that I definitely would like to do. I don't know exactly when I'll do it, whether it's really soon or in the more distant future, but either way, I value every request that you've sent in, and just know that I do want to satisfy those requests. It's just a matter of when it makes sense with my stream setup and all that. So, anywho, I've rambled on enough now. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Mystic Nick. For those of you on the YouTube audience, thank you as well, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.